Namaste, dear Yogini, and thank you so much for being here with me today. Welcome to class, which today is going to focus on the bloated stomach, how to reduce the bloated stomach. A lot of us suffer from this problem from time to time. It's quite common nowadays, unfortunately. It depends on what we eat mostly, but also on other factors such as sleep quality or stress. Luckily and thankfully, yoga can help with that. There are many different yoga postures or asanas which can help us really reduce the bloated stomach and help our digestion. So let's get started. Today, ideally, we're going to start on our knees, sitting on our knees. If this is difficult, we can sit cross-legged or any other different way which is a little bit more comfortable for us. Ideally, though, we are here, and if you have a couple of blocks or a couple of big books, you can maybe help this pose if your knees are not too comfortable. For example, you could place one block underneath your buttocks and sit on it, or maybe two blocks. So you can be a little bit more lifted and your weight will be more distributed so that your knees will not make much effort at all. Once you find your position, whatever that might be, we're going to have a nice straight posture with shoulders down and hands on the knees. Today we're going to start with a pranayama or breath work, which is called Kapalbhati. I suggest really doing this type of pranayama, this type of breath in the morning, because it can accelerate the metabolism and your overall energy. So this practice is ideal for the morning mostly, especially if you wake up feeling bloated before having breakfast. Just give this practice a go. So, Kapalbhati, in Sanskrit, that means the shining skull or polishing the skull. It's a great way to open up the airways, but also to activate the abdominals. This is why I chose this today. So what we are going to do is, we will take slow inhalation today, but then a quick exhalation. So something like this. Give it a try. Once you're ready, we're going to take 20 of those today. We'll start with 20. If you feel like moving on and doing more, maybe 30 or 40, go ahead. But I suggest to start with 20 first, especially if it's your first time. So this will be one, and we'll keep on going. I'll do it with you, so I'm not going to count. We'll count 20 in our head. Let's go. Let's close our eyes, and let's start. Once you have completed your 20, let's bring the hands together in front of the chest, in front of our heart. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose, nice and slow this time. Out through the nose. And we'll get started with some movement. Let's bring the hands back down. If you're sitting on blocks or books, I suggest removing them now. And we'll start. Warming up. Deep inhale, arms up to the ceiling. We'll bring them down. Exhale. We'll do that one more time. Different variation this time. Bring it up with an inhale. I'll show you sideways. On the exhale this time, we are going to tilt slightly back, activating the abdominals and a little bit of legs as well. Bring it up, inhale. Exhale, we'll repeat that again. If you need to touch your toes for more support, go ahead and go for it. Inhale. Exhale back. Last one, inhale. Exhale back. Now we're going to inhale again, bring it up. On the exhale, we'll come down and we'll take cat and cow. So, from tabletop, the correct alignment first as usual, knees under the hips and wrists under the shoulders. Let's start with arching the back. So bringing the belly down towards the ground, chin up to the sky, inhale. This is cow. Cat pose, we do the opposite. We exhale and we hunch the back, looking at the belly button. A few more of those. Inhale, look up, arch. Exhale, hunch, look at your navel. Two more. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look at your navel. Last one now. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly now we're going to unfold the spine. Slightly come a little bit more forward with your hands. And bring your hips down. Shoulders down. Let's bend the elbows. Look up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Come up using the abdominals. Go all the way back to a good child pose. So this is Balasana. A very good posture for your stomach actually. Coming up again to tabletop. Inhale. Bring it down once again to the front, hips down, coming up, once again stretching up. Inhale, exhale, last child's pose for now, sitting back. Today, from child's pose, we'll stay there. What we are going to do is, we are going to move the hands to the right side. So we're going to keep the body down, especially the glutes are glued to our heels. But we're stretching the left side of the body. We will keep the movement go, so we will keep it going. So right hand down on the ground and the left will come up. We'll take a stretch. And on the next inhale, we will do the same, lifting up the hips from the ground, coming up with the left foot. We keep on stretching, and on the next inhale, we will come up into a sort of triangle shape as we sit. And then on the exhale, we'll take the gate pose, stretching out towards the long leg. We'll bring it up again, inhale, exhale, we'll come down. We'll do this sequence again, and then we'll add the new variation. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time, here it comes. So we're going to bring that leg up. And we're going to stretch out the arms so that they create a nice line, the arm and the leg. Exhale. Bring your elbow close to your knee. Inhale. Expand. Exhale. Bring them together again. Only one more inhale. Exhale. And now we're going to bring the leg back down. We're going to sit back on our heels, sit on our knees like we were doing before. Take a moment for yourself here. Close your eyes. Check your body. Check your mind. Check your breath. And before we do the other side, we'll do another little sequence. So, from this position, we're going to inhale and we're going to come up once again up in the air. This time on the exhale, we will bring ourselves down, walk the hands back. They are now under the shoulders. On the inhale, we're going to come up with the hips off, maybe off the ground, off the feet. Maybe just a little bit lower, depending on how we are feeling. Opening the heart. And on the exhale, bring it back up. So we're coming up to sitting straight again. And we'll walk down until we reach a nice child's pose. We repeat this again. Inhale, come up to sit. Walk back straight away. Hands down under the shoulders. Maybe we lift the hips. Inhale. Open your heart. Exhale. Come down. Last child's pose, everyone. As you reach child's pose, Stay there for one more breath. And we are now ready to go to the left side. Nice stretch now of the right side of the body. Now let's leave the left arm down there. Let's stretch the right arm up. And when we're ready from this pose, we will bring ourselves higher. So we're going to lift the hips from the ground. When we're ready, we will bring the right foot out. So we have a nice line of hand, knee, and foot over there. When we're ready, we're going to inhale and come up. Exhale, and just bring it down towards the long leg stretch. Again, bring it up, inhale, exhale, come down. We'll do that once again, and then new variation. Inhale, using the side abdominals or obliques. Exhale, inhale, exhale, variation coming up now. Pick up your foot, straight line, arm and leg. Exhale, knee to elbow. Once again, inhale, expand. Exhale, knee to elbow. Only one more, inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow. And slowly we will place it back down, sitting again on our knees. A couple of breaths here. Checking the body, the mind, and the breath. We're now ready to come again to tabletop, everyone. So tabletop, we're going to tuck the toes on the mat. Exhale, we'll take downward facing dog. It can be a bit stiff if it's the first one. It's especially if we are doing this practice in the morning. It's the moment where we are feeling a little bit stiffer. So maybe we can add some movement, pedaling the feet. As long as we stretch the spine and we send the hips up to the sky. Keep breathing. From here, today, we're going to take a little jump forward. How do we jump? We're going to bend the knees really deeply. We will look forward. Inhale. As you exhale, you will jump and bring both feet just outside your hands. So you will end up in this position. Bring it down to the garland pose, malasana, or yogic squat. From here, we will bring the elbows inside the knees so that we can push them out. Hands together in front of the heart. Now, if your heels don't touch the floor, that is not a problem. We do what we can. Exhale deeply. Adjust the pose if you need. If you, just like before, if you struggle, you can bring one block down, maybe sit on a block or on a book, if that's more comfortable for you. Otherwise, we can do it freely. Deep breaths. On the next exhale, we will bring the left hand down, right arm up to the sky. Inhale. Keep your gaze up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring that arm down. We'll do the same with the left side. Bring it up, inhale. Exhale, calm down. We'll do that again a bit quicker now, a little bit more quickly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. A little gentle movement now from this pose. We're going to bring the knee, the left knee, either a little bit lower or fully down. Keep this hip really nice and open. Bring it all back. Exhale. We'll go to the other side, either halfway or all the way. Gentle, slow, mindful movements as we switch from side to side. The abdominals are also engaged. The breath is engaged as well. Very good, everyone. From here, let's get back to center. And we'll take a nice deep push to come back up. Let's try like this, hands together. Inhale, bring it up, hands up, arm ups to the ceiling. Let's take a half sun salutation at the edge of our mat. Bring the arms up, inhale. On the exhale, swan dive all the way down. We can bend the knees if we need. Halfway up, we come up with a nice flat back. Exhale, we bring ourselves back down. We bend the knees. Either we jump back or we step back one foot at a time to come to a plank. If you step back, choose the foot you want. If you jump back, bend your knees, exhale, and come to a nice high plank. A couple of breaths here. We'll go straight to a downward facing dog from here, activating the abdominals, going up to downward dog. Checking if we feel a little bit more flexible, hopefully, than before. Deep breaths there. And when we're ready, we'll lift up the right leg up to the ceiling. Inhale. On the exhale today, we're going to bend both knees. We're going to bring the right knee behind the left and bring everything down. We're going to now walk the hands back until we reach this seated posture, this seated position. So, if this is your right leg that we put back, you will have your left on top. We're going to now keep this posture for a moment. Deep breath. Now we're going to lift up the arms. Inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to twist to the opposite side compared to your top leg. So we're going to twist and put the arms back. One goes beyond the knee. The other one is back behind us. Ideally, we look back if we can. Now we bring it back up. Inhale, arms up to the sky. On the exhale, we're going to go back to our plank. So find your way, doesn't matter how, find your way to your plank, high plank. And then on the next exhale, downward facing dog. We're ready for the other side. So we're going to inhale, bringing the other leg, the left leg, up to the ceiling. On the exhale, bend both knees. The left leg will go behind the right. Keep them both really strong, going down on the mat. Have a sit slowly as you bring your body all the way back, sitting down, down, down. Here we are again, Gomukhasana, the cow face pose. So this time, you should have your right leg over the left. Let's check how it feels right here for a moment. Maybe we can grab the ankles. If you find this pose is too intense for you today, you can bring one leg out and to the front. It will be the same kind of work. On the next inhale, we would come up, hands up to the sky. And on the exhale, we twist over and beyond the right leg this time. Keep looking back if you can. Deep breaths, even when we are twisting. Exhale, slowly come back, unlock the pose. Find your way to plank, maybe on the other side this time. Find your way, doesn't matter how, back to a high plank. Maybe we can bring some movement to the plank now. Shifting the body back and forward. Breathing deeply, of course. Exhale, bring your knees down. We'll go back again to Balasana, everyone. Child's pose. Hands to the front. Gently place your mind and your head down. Body and mind connected to each other. Slowly now, we are going to rise up to tabletop. Inhale. We will bring the feet together, cross them over, just so we can do this nice transition, sitting down on our glutes, bringing the feet towards the front of the mat, ready for our traditional classic Paschimottanasana, the seated forward fold. We're going to inhale, arms up to the ceiling, strong back. And on the exhale, we're going to move down towards the feet. So we don't have to touch them, especially if we are a little bit stiff still. Maybe we touch the ankles, maybe we just let go. Inhale, we rise up once again. We add a little variation now. On the exhale, we're going to bring ourselves back, pointing the toes. We will roll slightly back, activating the abdominals. Inhale, we rise up again. The toes come up again towards the ceiling. Exhale, we come down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, point the toes, go down. Maybe we add a new variation now. Maybe we're going to inhale and bring the knees up here. Maybe we're going straight to a straight posture for both pose, Navasana. But if that's not working for you today, just keep it bent. And on the next exhale, again, we will push the hips forward. This time we'll stay one more breath, keeping it up. Inhale, exhale, coming down. Just feel your body relax. Concentrate on your stomach, on your belly. Take deep breaths. The spine doesn't necessarily have to be super straight for this one. You can grab your big toes if you feel comfortable with it. Slowly we will bring the feet back in. Feet together. We're going to open the knees out in butterfly. Grab your feet or your ankles. We're going to take a deep inhale. Send everything out. On the exhale, send everything back in. Hunch your back. Bring it forward again. Inhale. On the exhale, this time we'll come a little bit lower towards the front. Not fully down, especially if you are not fully warm with your hips yet. Whatever we can do, just relax in here, because it will help with the next posture. Slowly now, we rise up one vertebra at a time with an inhale. And on the next exhale, we will start lowering the body down. If you want to activate your abdominals, you will stretch the arms forward as you come down. If you need more support, just place your hands on the knees, maybe on the thighs, and slowly we roll down completely. As we reach the ground, you will place your left arm on your heart, right arm on your belly. We'll take 2 belly breaths here, which means we will inhale with the nose and we'll bring out the belly only. Inhale, belly comes out. Exhale, belly comes back in. One more time, inhale, belly comes out. Exhale, belly comes in. Now, we'll keep breathing normally. As we breathe normally, we're going to start taking a little massage around the belly area, the whole stomach. You decide if you want to go anti-clockwise or clockwise. It doesn't matter because we're going to change the circle in a second. And now let's switch directions. So we're doing both ways. Good, everyone. From here, slowly, let's release the hands. Use your arms to bring the knees back up together. The feet are close to each other. And now the feet come closer to your buttocks. Hands down on the ground, palms facing down ideally. On the next inhale, bring your hips up to the sky. Setu Bandhasana. So this is the half bridge pose. Deep breaths here to your belly. Feel your belly coming up and down as you breathe. Now if you feel up for a challenge and you would like to deepen this posture, we can do a full wheel pose, full bridge, which will be like this. We're going to bring the hands down by our ears. It's important that the fingers are facing towards our shoulders. So this is the correct position. Elbows up. When we are ready, strong arms. Inhale, we'll come up to our head. And only if and when we are ready, on the next inhale, we'll rise up fully to a full wheel. Nice strong pose here. For a couple of breaths. Otherwise, we'll stay in half bridge. And when we're ready, on the next exhale, we'll come down, head, shoulders, and then the rest of the body. Otherwise, we'll simply come down. If we were in the half bridge, we'll come down with the hips on the ground. Slowly, let's bring the knees towards the chest. Let's hug them and roll side to side. Rocking right and left. Grab the knees with your hands. Let's draw some circles up in the air with the knees. One direction, and then the other. From here, let's release. Let's bring the knees, both of them, together, down on the right side. Bring your arms out into a T shape, down on the floor. Maybe we can look, if your legs are to the right side, we can look at the left side, opposite side. Nice deep spinal twist. Inhale, come up again, knees up to your chest. Exhale, slowly bring them down to the other side. Maybe this time it's your left. If it's your left side, you can look down at your right side. Deep twist here. And after a few breaths here, simply come up with your knees to your chest. This time we're going to catch either the ankles or the feet. Flex your feet. On the next inhale, rise up your head. Let's see if we can touch the forehead with our knees. Breathing deeply, no matter how small we are, no matter how small the space we have. If we can't touch, not a problem, we'll still be there. And on the next exhale, let go of the pose, but keep holding on to your ankles or feet. Come down with your head on the ground. Last asana for today. We will bring the feet out into a happy baby pose. So for happy baby, we want to separate the feet wide, but we want to keep the knees down towards the ground. So bend them deeply. Maybe we can rock side to side. Maybe we stay still. That is up to us. Deep breaths. And then finally, slowly, let's release. And let's stretch the feet out towards the front of our mat. Completely relaxing the body. We get ready for Shavasana. So let's release the hands as well. Arms alongside of the body. The palms are facing up. Close your eyes. Visualize your stomach and your belly slowly getting better. If you like, you no longer have that feeling of heaviness. The whole body is relaxed. Slowly start breathing more deeply. Start moving your fingers and toes. Start rolling the feet, the ankles, and the wrists. Rock your head side to side, to the right and to the left. Stretch your arms up and over your head. Then when you're ready, come down onto your right side or roll there into a fetal position. Keep your eyes closed. And slowly keeping the eyes closed, so we'll rise up to sit. This time maybe we can sit with our legs crossed, maybe one leg on top of the other, Sukhasana. Up to us, whatever's comfortable, as long as the spine is straight, nice and tall. We are going to open our eyes and take a couple of breaths. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, and bring them down to your heart. We'll do that again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Let's open our eyes. Thank you so much for doing this practice with me today. In hoping it will make you feel better with your whole digestive tract. And I again suggest doing this practice in the morning before breakfast. That would be the ideal time to do this. And every time you feel heavy, you feel like you haven't digested quite well, or simply you feel bloated, this is a great way to slowly get that better during the whole day. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, everyone. Namaste.